What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. Nick Fields. And before we get into anything, man, make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Say what's up, say what you want to say, what's on your mind. But hey, it's spooky season, man. It's spooky season. October. It's almost over, but shit. It would be a dishonor to not do some type of scary or video reaction. So, that's what we're here doing today. That's what we're here doing today. That sounds so weird. Fuck it. We got the Horn-Headed Man animation. And we'll be breaking down what I would be doing, what you should be doing if you're catch yourself in let me pause, reboot. This is we seen grown-ups as a reference, but just breaking down what you should do in a horror scenario like this. So I feel like a lot of motherfuckers just got that movie shit. You running, trip, fall, going to a place that you're not supposed to be going, and losing connection with your phone, and a whole bunch of other scenarios which you can probably avoid. But hey, less talking, more watching, and like always, man, needed this. Deep breath, gang. Let's get into it.
Moonlight peered through my window as I jolted awake. My clamorous breaths disturbed the silence of my dark room. I had just come out of a frightful dream that...
Boom, right off the bat. Why do you got your door open? Close the door and lock it. Right off the bat. We know what we're doing right here. Alright? We're closing the door, we're locking that bitch up, and making sure we got a little lamp light on, okay? If you got an animal of your preference, make sure they're in the room with you. Boom. Already hitting some nails on the head right now.
had me thinking it was all too real. With sweat on my brow, I sat up and grabbed my water from the nightstand and took a sip from the now warmed glass. My hands shook as I recounted my nightmare of the horn-headed man. In my dream, I was walking through my neighborhood, the street lights flickering as I made my way down the uninhabited sidewalk.
That's another thing. Boom. Second breakdown. We too old. You can't be dreaming no more. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm joking with that one. But yeah, nightmares are a fucking terrible thing. And minus point off for having a warm glass of water. Come on now. You gotta get up, go downstairs, and get a nice cold, refreshing glass.
Nothing threatening, just a walk through the midnight hours. A block down, I could see a figure in the distance, walking slowly towards me. His steps seemed mismatched and labored. He passed a few houses looking straight ahead, neither looking left nor right. His head was fixed on the sidewalk in front of him. As I was getting closer to my home, I could see him slowly starting to embark on my territory. I quickly rushed to my front door and hurried inside.
Good job. There we
Through
go.
my window, I could see him walk past my property. I was thinking to myself, oh God, please have him keep going, please. He was just about to walk all the way past my front yard when he stopped.
Okay, boom. Hold on. Third thing. Why don't you have any blinds or fucking curtains on that big ass rectangle ass window? Like you're setting yourself up for failure. Come on now, it's a dream, but manifest that shit in your head. Another point off.
His body almost shifted abnormally as he turned to face my home. He
That
just
bitch
stood
said-
there, looking, not moving, just standing there. The man bore the horned head of a skeletal goat. His body was pale and looked fragile, and his fingers were thin and bony. I thought to myself, what does he want? Slowly, he started lifting a quivering arm and pointed right at me. I started to backpedal into the darkness of my house, when all of a sudden he let out an inhuman screech. That's when I woke up.
Jesus.
Frightened to go back to bed, I turned on the television and saw that the local news for early risers was on. My stomach dropped, and my body suddenly turned cold as I listened to the current news report. The news anchor on the television said, Breaking news.
Heh, 420, baby. Plus a point.
A woman who lived on Columbia Avenue has been murdered. Local officials say that they received an anonymous phone call from the victim's home. We arrived at the house at around 12:20, and we saw the victim inside and a card which rested next to her. The sheriff held up the card. On the back of it, I could see the image of the horn-headed man.
Oh, hell
The
no.
officer started to read. One down. Slowly I go. He then lifted his head back up. His blood started trickling from his eyes and mouth. I sat there shaking, and I couldn't breathe. Columbia's just 3 blocks away from me. I jumped out of my bed and ran to my window. Something within me made me want to look outside. That's when I saw him. He just stood there, looking, not moving, just looking. The horn-headed man, his body pale and fragile, and his fingers thin and bony.
Okay, boom. Listen here. The TV goes off, buddy. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Any weapon in the house that you can obtain or is within grabbing reach, you grab that bitch. You grab your phone. As you see whatever that creature was outside, you call out 911. You make eye contact with that motherfucker with that weapon in your hand. And you be like, yes, 911. This motherfucker is right here, right in my front yard. And then you stay online with them, and you make eye contact with that motherfucker with the weapon in your hand. And if he were to move, you go, lock the door into your, in your bedroom. You barricade that bitch, and you just wait it out, and wait until the cops come. There you go. There you go. Now, for things after that, you should probably talk to your therapist, because I don't know what the fuck to do. But hey, man, let me know what you guys think in the video in the comments down below, man. You know, I like fucking October, spooky season, and shit like that. Scary stories, ghosts, all that. This and that, you know. I got 2 Ouija boards. I think I've said that multiple times. Got one in my car right now. So, I fuck with the spooky shit. But, again, let me know what you guys think in the video in the comments down below. Say what's up, say what you want to, say what's on your mind. But hey. Appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.